I mean, in every movie, even though in every art of work, even though it might not be 100% false, I feel like there's also a take-home lesson. Hello everyone and welcome to another segment of Popcorn Crushers on Gusto TV. I'm Favor and I want to wish you all a happy new year. Nollywood definitely ushered in the new year with the new movie titled Chief Daddy 2, Going for Broke, which is a sequel to Chief Daddy, Who's Your Daddy? It came out in 2018 in December. And one would think that, okay, Chief Daddy 1 is out and there we see the Beecroft family at loggerheads with one another after the demise of their patriarch, fighting over their inheritance and stuff. And then the movie ends on an unconcluded note when we see a young lady approaching the Beecroft mansion. And one would think that, okay, since it didn't obviously end well, there's going to be a 2. And you think that the 2 would just be like a continuation of what have happened in 1. But this movie was a no-no for me because there was definitely a lot of storyline. We have like a lot of sub-stories in the main story. And at a point, I even got confused. What exactly is the main story? Chief Daddy 2, Going for Broke. We get to see the whole Beecroft family still at loggerheads at each other. I even thought they would have made up by now. And then the new character that was introduced, that's Lila, one of Chief Daddy's many children. Chief Daddy was a lot of things, but definitely not faithful. She comes into the scene and it takes a different turn. Apparently, now that the Beecroft industry is going public, she becomes a majority shareholder. I mean, I assumed that, okay, she's coming in. I never expected her to be one of Chief Daddy's children. Probably a business partner from the past or something, but then they bring in another child to the already numerous children that Chief Daddy already has. And then we have like different sub-stories in this movie. One, we have Falz's journey to fame. We have the story of Damibajo and Ada, their love story. We have the story of Tinu, Temi, and Sonny's love triangle. At a point, I even got confused, like what exactly are we watching here? And not to even mention the fact that Leila is in the picture now. And obviously, she came over, took majority of the shares of Chief Daddy. And for that reason, they could not disburse the inheritance as they could have in the first part. So this was like, everywhere was just scattered. I mean, like, there are a lot of reviews going on this movie. And everyone seems to be in agreement that it's not it at all. And, okay, yes, the casting was, they did a good job. Like so many A-list actors in the movie, from Joker Silva to Kate Henshaw, Funke Akindele, Bello. You have Mawuli Gavor, you have Beverly Osu, you have Falz in the movie. Even this new one they introduced, you have 3 new actors. You have Ramasadao, that acted as Lila in the movie. You have Uzor, Arukwe, that's Sonny, that's Lila's right-hand man, and you have Brother Shaggy in this one. And I feel like the fact that the actors were too much, like everybody is a major actor in this movie now, and I feel like they don't want to like take a minute role or something. Like everybody was just in the picture. Everybody just wanted to be out there, and it got to a point that this sequel, that's Chief Daddy 2. You see actors like Patience Ozokwo, you see actors like Nkemowo, you see actors like Chinedu. The role they played in Chief Daddy 2 was not as much, like they didn't come out that much in Chief Daddy 2 compared to Chief Daddy 1. And also, you also see Remy Castle, that's Dakore Akande. You see her in this movie, this Chief Daddy 2. She wasn't as vibrant. She wasn't giving us that vibrant lawyer, attitude that she gave us in 1. She was just more like a family advisor in this one, if you ask me, like a pity party, coming around, at the party of Lady K, just coming around to help the family. She wasn't bringing the whole vibrant lawyer attitude there. So I feel like they should have toned it down with the actors a bit. And also, the editing for me, Like, I don't know. I don't think anybody would have missed this part. There was a particular scene where we see Falz, that's Famzi in the movie, you know, talking, trying to like sell his hustle, get the whole entertainment thing running for him. And then he was putting on a pink shirt. He was in a suit, putting on a purple shirt. He was on a suit. And all of a sudden, the shirt turns to peach, abi pink, in the same office, talking to the same woman. Like, I don't even know how fast they did it. It's either he changed that fast or the editing was sloppy, because he changed back to peach. And then again, when he stood up to leave the office, it was back to purple. And also, at the beginning of the movie, we see the popular Third Mainland Bridge. That part was obviously edited. Like, the person that did the editing job, like, it was a bit tacky. It lacked a lot there. And you also see, we also see the story of Tenny, Tinu, and Nika Williams. That's Funke Akindele, Bello, Kate Henshaw, and Shaffy Bello in the movie. We do not know, I do not know how their partnership came to be. Because from what I can remember in one, they were not friends, nobody. Even when they even made up, like, they all went their way. All of a sudden, we are seeing them in two, having a partnership, like, from where to where. Like, there was no closure on that part. They did not give us any closure on that part. The lead cast, the lead actors, some of them were just, you know, everybody just relaxed. And one would wonder, the budget for this film, was it not much compared to the one? Because the action was a bit sloppy. Then, I mean, in every movie, even though in every art of work, even though it might not be 100% for us, I feel like there's also a take-home lesson. Like, from this one, we could take home the fact that, okay, the whole family value. Because at the beginning, they were at loggerhead with each other, even right to the end. And then at the ending, to be honest, I don't know if there was a climax in the movie. I don't know where I didn't even understand the ending. Because this is someone that has come to threaten your inheritance. You hate her, obviously. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. They should have been working together to, you know, defeat their enemy. But then we see at the end, coming to the wedding, and everybody's just chill about it. Like, no. Chief Daddy 2, going for broke, was a major expectation for me this 2022. I was excited to see the movie, but when I saw this one, no, I beg. Okay, like I was saying, in every walk of art, there's definitely a take-home lesson. And from this one, we would take home the lesson that, okay, we see the relationship of Famzi, that's Falz, and Damibajo, that's Mawuli Gavor. Irrespective of everything that happened, you know, their brotherly bond, they were still tight. And when Falz was having issues in Dubai, Damibajo, that's Mawuli Gavor, he came through for him, you know, supported him. You see that brotherly love and bond and everything. Then on the part of Falz, you see the hustling spirit. It's not easy. And this is someone that is entitled, you know, he has everything at his beck and call. And when he loses his father, he's trying to, you know, make way, not only for himself, because he literally said it there. He's not just going to Dubai for himself. He's going to Dubai to make a way for his family, you know, earn his profits, then come back and buy his father's share when Laila was proving difficult to disburse the inheritance. So that hustling spirit was there. At least you can take home that two lessons. I mean, apart from that, for me, I'm going to give this movie a 4. It didn't meet expectation at all. I mean, kudos to Ebony Life, Moabudu, and the rest, but it didn't meet up to expectations. So if you have any comments, any idea, if you agree with me, you disagree with me, fine. Just drop it all in the comment section. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, share, and grow this channel. And I'll see you all the next movie review. Bye.